Are you struggling to pass prop challenges? Learn my pure mechanical strategy. You won't find it anywhere. I've used it to pass this, to get this payout, and this and this. Purely mechanical, no guessworks, no bullshit. Learn. Let's dive right in. First questions first. Where is the high of the day? Where is the low of the day? Where is the high of London? Where is the low of London? Where is the high of yesterday? Where is the low of yesterday? Where is the high of the month? Where is the low of the month? You only trade the New York session. Now here I come. This is my New York session. Where you see this brown color. This marks the start of my New York session. Right now in Uganda, that's 4 p.m. right now. So when you come to your chart, this is New York session. You ask yourself, where is the high of the day? High of the day. So when I check my charts, this is the high of the day. You see this before New York open, where I put this line. This is the high of the day so far before New York open. Where is the low of the day? Low of the day, that would be, you check, it would be the low of the day. You see this line here, this blue line? This is the low of the day so far. Then you check where is London low and London high. This is London low, just here. This green highlight in the background, that's London. So this is London low. Where is London high? The high of the day is the same as London high from what I see. So these are my points of interest. If you had the low of the month, previous days highs and lows, all that matters. But right now we are focusing on this. So you see price in the New York session. When the New York opens, it comes and grabs the high of the day. Now all you want is to sell. This is what we call selling high, buying low. So when price comes and takes out the high of the day, which is the same as the high of London, you want to sell this price, but after the change of character. So you see, let me zoom in. So you see when price came and grabbed the high of the day and high of London, it comes and does this. It does this, it does this. Then you see the change of character. By change of character, I mean the internal change of character. I don't care if you see this as a change of character, if you see this as a change of character, if you see this, I don't care, bro. I use Lax Algo indicator by Smart Money to identify changes of character that are not biased, that do not have feelings, that do not have intuition. Because my strategy is mechanical. No guessworks, no one. So when you see this change of character, which happens right here, all you have to do is to wait in this formation, which I call the pivot point of the change of character formation. You wait for your highest candle in the formation or the lowest candle in the formation if you're buying. Right now you're selling this candle, the white one, this one. You see it's the highest in the formation. By the formation, I mean this. So this will be our entry and this will be our stop loss. Let me show you. This one here, you see where I put this exactly here. That will be our entry. This will be our stop loss. This is the 1 minute, guys. It's not easy to trade in 1 minute. If you're a beginner, don't try this at home. You understand? So you're waiting for price to come here, then you target. But as we are waiting, you see price just keeps on dropping. You do nothing. It keeps on dropping. You do nothing. It keeps on dropping. It drops even more as you're still waiting for that sell. Our point of interest. It comes. Then unfortunately, as we are waiting for that, it comes and grabs. You can call it liquidity or anything, or stop losses, anything you want. This is now the low of the day. Price comes at the low of the day. We are still waiting for this entry here, but it hasn't happened, and now we have price hitting another point of interest of ours. So this price comes into the low of the day. Once it does this, you do the same thing. You wait for the change of character, then you enter at the lowest pivot point of the pivot of the change of character, which is this. Now this is the candle. You can call it an order block, anything, I don't care, but it is the lowest candle in the pivot formation of the change of character. You understand? But you have to remember this, guys. Always the first change of character, most cases it's a trap. It's a trap, so you don't enter on the first one. Those are my rules. You can enter on it and then you try on the second one, but most cases it is a trap. So this will be an entry. It's valid. This one would have been an entry here, but like I said, we don't enter on the first one. Most cases, sometimes it works, but most of the cases it's a trap. So we wait for it again to be taken out. Then this change of character is our killer entry. This one you just enter, you don't hesitate, you don't do anything, just put on your sheet and wait. Now this is the change of character after taking out the one which you call a trap. You wait to form another change of character, then you look for the lowest candle in the pivot formation of the change of character. This is a pivot formation of change of character. So this is our entry, guys. Now you shall wait for it to have the entry. If this happens first, we enter this one. Then the one I put up, if it happens first, you enter that one. It doesn't matter. They are all valid. So this is, no matter what it does, that will be our point of interest, you see. So when you grab it all the way here, you see this was our entry. This is the entry here. You put on your trade. Like I said, this is a stop loss. You have to adjust and put the spreads accordingly. You understand? Put the spreads accordingly. Yeah. You put like something like 3 points on the stop loss and 3 points when you're buying on the buy limits. You understand? So this is our entry, guys. Your target, it can be on this on this high here, or even this. You understand? Or you can make it to be as mechanical. You can target a 1 to 4, but what matters, this is going to be my target. I don't want to grab all that, but what matters is you have to manage this trade. So once price, for me, this is how I manage my trades. Once price goes on a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, which is here, once price gets to here, I take off 50% of the position and let the rest of the position go all the way here. That's it. As you saw, guys, this is a trade I took on Tuesday. You understand? It was around 9 a.m. Most of you guys, I think, were still asleep. I don't know, but it was very early in the morning. So if you took this trade, it is still going even right now. But this is my target. It was a 1 to 8, but because I took off partials, it ended up being a 1 to 7. Hey, so guys, if you want to learn this strategy, I'm going to be trading it live in the coming days. I'll be trading this live in the live markets. I've used this strategy to pass many challenges and to get some payouts, understand, on planning pips and alpha capital. So if you want to learn the strategy, it's a 1 minute. If you're trading for funds, you know, you have to be very disciplined and you have to have a strategy that actually works in past data, so that when you approach it from the data right now, you have an edge that it can work. This is a strategy. These trades, they take something like, they don't take even an hour, because this was 9:30 and the trade hit the TP like in 30 minutes. That's a strategy. To get this, it took me years and it took me a lot of experience, a lot of try and error. It was not easy, but this is a one strategy. This is a one pair strategy, one time frame. You understand? One pair, one time frame. You can also restrict it to one session, but I trade it wherever I see the setup. I don't, I put on my limit orders and wait. So that's the strategy, guys. For more, you can contact me or you can follow me when I'm trading it live.